And today we're talking rabbits. With me I have Jordan Anachuna. Now he's a pet consultant and rabbit enthusiast.
Yeah.
And it's really great to meet you.
Yes.
So tell me the first thing I need to know about rabbits.
Well, we all know that rabbits are very cute and adorable creatures, but this is something that you ask a novice and they're going to tell you. But if you want more information about rabbits, then you'll like to know how to keep a rabbit, or what to do when you have a rabbit, or what to expect from a rabbit. So what I'd like to tell you is that rabbits are very sensitive animals, and you know, it comes from their drive in a whole. Rabbits in the wild, of course, are not the same domestically, but rabbits in the wild are known to most as prey. So getting a domestic rabbits, as much as they're not wild rabbits, you can still see some similarities in the way that they think and the way that they reason. So if you want to get a rabbit, I'll say that you should research, you should do your research properly before you get one, and know that it's going to cost you a lot of money to get a rabbit, because you have to take care of this rabbit, and it's not just a pet that you can leave at home to do anything. No, you have to show this rabbit a lot of attention.
Attention, I like the word attention. I was hoping you were not going to say the word love yet, because you know, in the environment we find ourselves in Nigeria, not a lot of people have learned to love on animals. But before we get there, now if I was a new pet owner just coming to ask you about a rabbit, what is the first thing I need to know before going out to buy one?
I'll say the first thing you need to know is that it's not about what you see on the internet or on Google, because these things is easy when you read them, but it's hard when you actually do them. You'll need to know that rabbits require a lot of space in the house, and you need to consider this if you're getting a rabbit to stay in the cages that you buy them in the stores. It's not big enough for a rabbit that grows. It's going to need that more space. It's going to need space. And also know that rabbits can be very destructive. So if you leave them in a room, you may come back and the room is not looking the same. So you should think of things like that. They poop a lot and they eat their poop. But they eat their poop to get the nutrition from it. So it's actually a good thing when they eat their poop. So there's a lot of things that you'll need to know when you're getting a rabbit, but these are the basic ones that you should know as a pet owner.
Okay, all right then. So what do I expect to learn once I get to the vets?
Well, you should expect to learn a bunch of different things, but one of the most important things, especially for rabbits, is the fact if your rabbit is neutered or if your rabbit is spayed. The males get neutered and the females get spayed. And what this is a process of the rabbit going to the veterinary clinic, and so the rabbit won't be able to reproduce. And why this is done, because a lot of people look at it for different reasons, but when you have a rabbit, especially the ones you bought online, it's very hard to stop these rabbits from mating and getting more and more rabbits, which is going to be very more expensive, and that's how you see a lot of rabbits in the shelter. So you get your rabbit neutered to avoid problems like that. They could litter a lot, even up to 6. The numbers are incredible. So when your rabbit has a lot of babies, it's usually, for some people, not so much good news. So that's why, for me, it's something that you should get from your vets. Okay,
all right. So what sort of things do I need to have in the house before I take my rabbit home?
You should definitely have toys. As I said, rabbits like to nibble on things like couches. If you want your rabbit to excel, you should get the right toys for your rabbits. You should give the rabbit the right space, so the rabbit can move around. And I believe a rabbit should not be alone in a house. It's not a pet. For it to get a single pet, it needs one of its own. As much as we can love them as humans, they need one who truly understands them. And if they're alone, they get a bit lonely, they get a bit bored. And rabbits, they're one of the animals that, you know, go through a lot of emotional feelings.
Are rabbits a good pet to have at home with young children?
Definitely, rabbits are very friendly. Of course, you need to go with your children through some things to do and to not do. For example, like cuddling rabbits. It's all cute and it's all nice, but rabbits actually don't like being cuddled. So as much as you want to cuddle your rabbit, you know, there's some things that you just shouldn't do because for the rabbit's sake. So if your children get this understanding, I don't think there'll be problems.